Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be unboxing the new Sony, or I guess I should say PlayStation Pulse 3D headphones. They're supposed to launch with the PS5, or at least they were supposed to launch on the 30th, but for some reason I got them ahead of schedule, so I figured I'd make a video as soon as possible because I want to be the first on top of this. Also get in the reviews. If you're not familiar with the channel, I do also go live on Twitch every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Till like, I don't know, late night. If you ever want to just hop by and play Apex and stuff, if you look at my channel, you can see what kind of content I have. I do appreciate every follow and like or view anyway. So I hope you guys stick around. And anyways, let's get started. If you're not familiar with the stream, I use the Sony PlayStation Golds, the wireless. I got them with my PS4. I've been using them for like 4 years now. They're really good. They're really durable. But I thought it was a time, it was obviously time for a change up. These things are Dolby 5.1 surround sound, so they're beautiful. I've loved them. They've had an awesome time. They fall off from time to time. Reason being is because this band right here was snapped within like my first few months of having them. Accidents happen, so I just duct taped them because I actually do like them so much that I felt like I couldn't work without them. I've loved them. I figured when I pre-ordered my PlayStation 5, why not test out the new Sony Pulse line. I haven't tried the Pulse line. I've only tried the Gold and the Platinums, but the Pulse ones seem pretty cool. So here's the box. I cut it open because I figured I would need it. In fact, I'm probably gonna need another cutter. You know what? Toothpick. Okay, so boom. First and foremost, it's really hard to this camera focuses really hard with white. So this is the headphones. They are the Sony Pulse 3D, right there. Pulse 3D wireless headset. One thing I don't know about these is that they're advertised for 3D audio. However, I don't know if that means that they lost their Dolby license or what. Part of the reason I like these headphones is because they have an actual Dolby Atmos button, which if you have any quality products as far as headphones go, noise, anything, it'll say Dolby Atmos, which is like this very good feature that like it amplifies the bass in like a way that it's not cheap, like it's not over bassed. It's very just deep and crisp. And so I didn't see that on these. In fact, I can show you the list of what's advertised here. So we have dual hidden headphones or microphones, which means they're just better for noise canceling because it pretty much blocks out noise from all directions. Let me get this to focus on my hand. So it has a built-in rechargeable battery, obviously. Easy access controls. It has a jack there. Better ear pads, and then a wireless adapter. So basically everything that's been coming standard with all Sony PlayStation headphones since the PS4 days. Wanted to show you guys, not open at all. Still has, in fact, a tamper sticker that would be tripped if it was opened. Let's go ahead and open this as carefully as possible. I'm just gonna use a pen. I don't think a pen's ever failed me. Just keep going, just fine. It's fine. Broke my pen. I like collecting boxes, which is why I try keeping them as pristine as possible. My girlfriend hates it, and I don't blame her because eventually I get around to it and I just look in the closet or wherever we have it, and I'm just like, yeah, that's a problem. Definitely an issue. Very beautiful, very nice, very nice. Let's move this back, put it up. You guys can hear all the crisp box noises. So it comes with, obviously, instruction manual. Another instruction manual. And yeah, look at that. That's actually really clean. That blended in with the box. Oh my gosh. So before we get to the actual headphones themselves, let's get to the accessories and whatnot. It's a little simple box. I think that's a lot of boxing for it. Comes with wireless adapter. I have one up there. I'm gonna swap it out. Actually, I wonder if this one's gonna work. We should probably just switch it out anyway. It comes with a USB Type-C. What is going on with you, camera? So USB Type-C. They're going the way the industry is going, and I appreciate that so much. I'm tired of buying USB Type-C, USB 2.0, USB 2.1, like everything. It just needs to be universal at this point. So USB Type-C is pretty good. And Apple, I'm taking shots at you. If I can give a box with your USB Type-C ports, even though you're giving converters, you don't want to get wire. It's dumb. So that's cool. The 3.5 millimeter jack cable. I think it's 3.5, right? Yeah, 3.5. That's like industry standard at this point. You know, you don't really have to guess the sizes. I just like knowing them because I'm a very particular person. Once again, a lot of boxing. Okay, so these are the headphones. These things are honestly beautiful. Like, they're quite possibly some of the most gorgeous headphones I've seen. they're gonna look weird, look very alien. It's a very curvy design. This is like very abstract compared to most modern headphone designs. This is nice, honestly. It's a good change. I do like the resistance on this. This is really nice. It's nice and rubbery. It's actually more like silicone. It's like kind of like either powdered silicone or powdered rubber, but it's got a very nice texture. Very soft. It's got like a good amount of pull, so that's awesome. It should stop your ears and everything else from hurting around here. That were hats. I don't know why I'm even talking. So all the buttons are actually right here. This is the game, this is the chat, and so when you do this, you press one button, it sets it to where you're adjusting one specific mode. Then you hit game, and then you can hit the volume button here, and then you'll lower only the game, and then you hit this one. At least that's how it was explained. Ooh, it has like a monitor button here, monitor on, monitor off, and then it does have the mic mute, as well as our USB Type-C. They are located along the left ear. So all the buttons seem to be located on the left ear. These cuffs do not twist, so try not to do that. You will break them. They feel really nice. They're not too heavy, honestly. I think these are heavier. It could be also because of the tape, but there is more padding along here. Let me try these on actually. See if I don't look like somebody from like Total Recall, Star Trek. Okay. So first thing I'd like to note that you don't actually feel them on your head, which is interesting because this band it disperses the actual weight really well. Look at this. These headphones I'm not even playing. It's tripping me out because they're so light you don't feel them on your head. So you don't feel them on your head, but you're hearing all the audio from in-game. It's literally like, you remember when Elon Musk was saying some shit about we're gonna put chips in your head so you can listen to music and this and that? Yeah. That's what this feels like. So really cool. The cuffs are really tight. In fact, I believe it's noise canceling. They're built to be just like normal over-the-ear headsets that are higher end, very expensive, that have the padding. It's really tight, pressed up against your skin. I mean, the only reason I'm hearing is because my cap's kind of in the way. But if I were to take off my cap, it would pretty much just be like a closed area, which is interesting. I want to see if there's going to be any charge. Sometimes they send out products with charge just enough to test. So I think they do that for reviewers. At least I hope they do. This is my first review video as well, so they will get better, I promise you. We're going to be doing the PlayStation 5 unboxing on the 12th. So out of the box, they're already, oh, look at that glow. That's actually really sleek. It did have charge. I'm guessing it has an auto disconnect function after so long. That's a good feature. So we've got our headphones hooked up. They change white when they're connected. The light right here, it's very subtle. Once again, wow. Okay, very crisp. So this one, so the monitor function actually lets you check your own voice levels in headphone. You no longer have to go to the microphone options in the PlayStation menu. You can do it all from here, which is fantastic. Love it. Perfect. Awesome. Spectacular. It does not, however, have the Dolby Atmos function on here anywhere. Honestly, look at that. It is a very interesting system. These headphones do pack a punch, though. One thing I will say about these, though, one negative thing is that I've only had these on for about 4 minutes, and there is a slight discomfort. It does press up against your head extremely hard. There's no way to really lower that. It's just basically the way it is. So like they're comfortable on the top, whereas before they weren't comfortable on top and they were comfortable on the sides. These have less padding. So the padding it's actually very thin, and it kind of like perfectly fits. This fitting is actually tapered, so it fits the curve of your ear just perfectly, which I mean, that's possibly why I'm feeling a little bit of discomfort, just because I'm not used to them fitting as snug. I like a little bit of leeway. That way my ear can wiggle. Not that I can wiggle my ears. They're really good, honestly. I do dig them. Let's check out the audio for the monitor. I know there's a monitor function. Here it is. Just make sure. Testing. Wow, so that is interesting. It's weird. I should say that. It's definitely weird. It's a new feature, and the way I would liken it to is military cans, like actual military cans. They cancel out so much noise and only allow just enough through to where you can hear yourself and hear other things. These are similar to that. This monitor function actually works just like that, it's a new feature for a Sony headset. Normally you have to check your audio through the thing. This is phenomenal. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's really weird. I want to do a test, right? Let's change the mic from this mic to these headphones, and we're gonna see just how good it is. Wireless headset 3 is the one I'm on. Okay, testing. How do these sound? Let's see. Really weird. Very weird actually. So I tried it out, and I'm not really fond of the actual microphone that belongs on these. I'm sorry, the actual 2 microphones that go on this. It sounds very muffled and like very just weird, you know? I don't know if it's because I need to download some firmware or maybe mess with it in my my mixer, but it doesn't sound good. And Sony has been notorious for having some of the worst microphone pickups when it comes to their personal headphones. Their Pulse and their Platinum line never has mics built on, or built, you know, they don't stick out to the front of your mouth. They're only on the actual headphones themselves. And you would think that after their first few headphones, they would have learned that that's probably not the way to go. And the whole no, you know, thing, it's like, it doesn't work, and I think they're relying too much on people finding third-party microphones. As a consumer, I think I look for a product, especially a product around this price, to be an all-in-one solution. Most Turtle Beach headphones are actually pretty decent when it comes to microphones, as well as the audio. I just don't know why it's taken Sony this long to actually get with the program. But, so they have a 12-hour lifespan, which is going to be fantastic to test out, and I will make sure to leave a update in the comment section to let you guys know whether or not they actually lasted the full 12 hours or not. So yeah, that's the box. These are the headphones. These are all the additional things aside from the wireless adapter, which is back there. All in all, I would have to rate these headphones. This is coming from a guy who used to work doing a lot of musical things, and I'm just very knowledge when it comes to headphones and the quality of headphones. And I do feel like these are solid headphones, but as a gamer, I would like to just kind of keep things very clear and very transparent when it comes to my reviews. So I'd rate these at about an 8, honestly. An 8 for the audio, and those 2 points might being minus because of the actual microphones themselves. They boast dual microphone audio for better noise cancellation, and maybe they just need to work on getting their mics sticking back onto the actual headphones themselves, because it's still the same thing we've seen with the Platinums and still the same things we've seen with the Pulse line. So with that being said, I am live on Twitch every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Twitch.tv/artificialmonster. The link is in the description. You can usually catch me playing some Apex, Warzone, horror games, you name it, I play it. I'm relatively new to the streamer game. Obviously, you can tell below there's a follow goal. I am almost at my follow goal for 2020, which is 200. Super excited. I would love to have you there. If you're not that type of person, well, leave a subscribe on the channel. I post videos, or at least try to post videos weekly. This has been my review for the Sony Pulse Sony Pulse PlayStation 5 3D wireless headsets. I will see you next time. Peace.